Hi Virgo, how's everybody doing? Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Alright, let's see what's going on for Virgo energy. Looks like you're getting more choosy, more picky with something. Maybe trying not to get involved with things you don't want to get involved in. Maybe feeling better about turning things down when you don't want to. Yeah, it seems like this is like some sort of practice that you're doing right now where if you get like an offer, invitation, or an opportunity, if you don't feel super inspired by it or it's something that you don't particularly want to do, there's a sense of actually like finding the courage to turn things down, like maybe even when other people are doing it. So it sounds like you're voicing your preferences more and making decisions based off of that. You may be feeling a little bit lonely right now. Maybe kind of feeling like you don't have that like one person to connect with. So it can be like you don't have that one like partner or that one best friend or something like that. It's like maybe you feel like you don't have like one super close connection or relationship. Maybe feeling at a distance from some people in your life right now. Yeah. For some of you, I'm seeing there's a sense of like longing when it comes to a close relationship, like somebody that you would be with long term. This can even mean to like knowing that you connect with someone, but for whatever reason, like not being able to connect with them or not being with them. Yeah, it seems like you may have been invited to some celebration, family gathering for some. It looks like you didn't want to go, or this can be like friends inviting you somewhere, something like that, or like some type of event that you didn't go to. It seems like it would have been like a group of people that did this, but I'm seeing you said no to this. Because you're working on like your happiness and feeling better, and maybe you feel like it would have made you feel worse, like it would have exacerbated like something unpleasant that you're already feeling. This can be some issues you're having with like existentialism or religion, belief systems even. Maybe you're like figuring out what you believe in, and there's a sense of like not wanting to be pressured by this, or maybe you feel like something would be too much or it's too rigid in some sort of way. There's a decision that you have to make, but there's some type of confusion about this for some reason. It may be about letting something go. I'm hearing letting it fly. I think that's a line from something. Maybe a song. Yeah, it looks like you're focusing on your pursuit of happiness, focusing more on like possessions, money, finances, things like that. The things that bring you joy and a sense of stability. It looks too like you're gravitating more towards relationships that cultivate a sense of stability. So this can be like friends that you have more smooth relationships, or just like people in general that you have more smooth relationships with. It seems like that stability is what you need, because I'm seeing like some sort of issue. It seems like a like personal belief issue that may be happening right now, where you may be shying away from certain things. It seems like certain big questions that you have that you may feel like driven away from. I'm getting the sense that like it seems like you're trying to find out what you believe in, or like develop a stronger belief system, or learn about it more, but for some reason part of like certain religions or cultural stuff, it seems like you may have had a bad experience or something like that, where it seems like off-putting to you. Like maybe organized religion or things that go along with that. Like I'm seeing it be something you seek, but it's also something that like you may not trust, or may not feel good about, or feel aversive towards. Maybe also feeling like a little bit of a lack of faith based on some things that you've experienced as well, which makes it harder for you to connect with a grander theme I'm hearing. While this is going on for you personally, interpersonally, it looks like you're connecting with someone that you care for a lot. This may be someone that you feel is similar to you, someone that may be like more edgy or confident even. I'm seeing like a lot of fire energy with this person that you're connecting with. Can also be an aspect of you that you're getting more familiar with. It looks like somebody that like you feel happy when you spend time with this person, but for some reason something needs to be done, or something needs to be communicated between you and this individual. I'm seeing definitely a close relationship that you have with them. Very feminine energy. Like definitely exude a lot of feminine energy, this person. An ending. Let's get more background for this. Yeah, you could have been close with someone, but you don't trust them, and that came to light. And maybe you feel like you don't trust yourself when you're around this person. It seems like when you're in touch with the things that you want, and like how you want to be treated by someone in a connection, there's a sense of knowing that and feeling that maybe if you engage with this person, you're kind of sabotaging that for yourself because it's not what you want. I am seeing this be like really reflective within your relationship with this person. It's like you may not trust them, but you also may not trust yourself just as much as you don't trust this person, like when you're around them. So like maybe you even feel like when you're happy, that somehow like activates or triggers this person. But it's like that's what you want to build towards. You want to build towards a sense of stability, but it's like when things get stable, maybe like you get into arguments with this person, or there's more like drama or tension with them, something like that. It seems like you could have like seen something about their character even, or maybe something caught up with you, and that something about the dynamic, or maybe the whole relationship entirely, is coming to an end. I'm seeing this be a decision that you have not made yet, but there's a sense of knowing that you need to make this decision. This is somebody you have history with, being together with this person. I am seeing the Two of Swords leading to the Ten of Swords. The Two of Swords is about kind of delaying or procrastinating making a decision. You already know what your choice is, and you already know what you're going to do, but you haven't made the decision yet. And I am seeing this be a full-blown ending is what I'm hearing. So I guess with this person, I'm looking at Taurus, I'm looking at the sun. I'm looking at Sag on the bottom of the deck. Seems like you may be putting this off because you don't know how you're going to fare, how you're going to adjust to this, but it seems like it's just getting worse and worse the longer that you're putting it off. Because you know that you're going to do it, I'm seeing. So there's a sense of just like, I don't know what the holdup has been. Apart from like maybe just not wanting to do it. For some of you, you could be waiting for the other person to do it, so you don't have to. With the Wheel of Fortune. That's how I'm reading it. Alright. Maybe you were waiting something out, even. Over by the Sun, Aquarius just popped out. I'm hearing message. For some of you, you may be friends with an Aquarius. You're having a conversation with someone. This is somebody that you trust. Can also be your higher self, too. It seems like somebody goes through and you have a conversation with them. If this is not, like, your spirit guides, it seems like somebody comes through, you have a conversation with them. They may, like, organize your thoughts for you, bring things together. This person would be kind of like, I'm hearing a trusted source. This is somebody involved in, like, with healing in your higher path. Seeing Aquarius and Neptune next to each other here. There may be, like, something to do with, like, spirituality or healing, even. Somebody that you work with. I am just as much seeing this be, like, your higher self, or I'm also hearing higher counsel. Just as much as it could be someone outside of you. Looks like you're learning, too, more about the healing path as well and giving yourself time. This may mean, like, taking some breaks to focus on yourself right now and your path to kind of reorient yourself. Before you start something new. It seems like you may need to figure something out or see something about a path that you want to pursue before you actually step to doing that. I'm seeing, too, some resistance. It seems like you get clarity on a situation. You know what you're meant to be doing, but then there's a sense of, like, maybe part of you doesn't want to hear, like, what your higher self or what your intuition is telling you. And so I'm seeing that if you're feeling inner conflict, that's where it's coming from. Because I'm seeing you very much already know the truth. Things have been made very clear to you intuitively. But there's still that, like, sense of feeling inner conflict. This can mean, too, like, maybe you feel like your heart is in one place and your head is in another. One of those situations. Feeling stressed out because of that. Like, I'm seeing this all be things that you're working to heal and resolve, I'm hearing. But it seems like a perspective shift is going to be needed in order for this to happen. Like, maybe zooming out and seeing the big picture. I'm getting something about alone time as well. Like, time to put things in the right places mentally for you. Here you are, Virgo. So I'm looking at Aquarius and Neptune, and I'm seeing Virgo here. Yeah, I feel conflicted and stressed out about a new beginning. It's like I'm seeing this all be like within the heart space when you look within. I think you know where you're being driven, where you're being guided, and this is about you. Like, I'm hearing starting a new wave. It's like going in a new direction, starting a new project, pursuing a new path. There's a lot of newness, especially with the Page of Wands and with the Ace of Pentacles here, but for some reason it's like you know that you're being guided in this direction and that this is like the path you're being called upon. This is like the higher path, the healing path for you. Like this is the storyline that like your guides are encouraging you to walk down. But it seems like because of like ego or some type of like pain or something that needs to be healed. I'm also hearing depression. This inner conflict is here, but it's like the more you're fighting with yourself rather than following what your intuition is telling you, the more conflicted you feel, and then because of that you're feeling even more stressed out about this new beginning that you know is happening. So it's like you can either go with the flow and step into this new beginning, or you can be resistant and still get pushed into this new beginning, because I'm seeing it's happening regardless. So it seems like it's all going to be about like your mindset, and that's going to affect your experience and your perception of your experience, is what I'm hearing. All right, friends, we're going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.